guys, so this is going to conclude part 2 to our video from tonight, our part 1. We're going to close talking about 7 steps for a healthy heart, 10 ways to eat smart when dining out and manage weight, also 7 tips for managing stress the healthy way. If you missed part 1, I do encourage you to go back and check it out. You guys can also feel free to check out the playlist, the health tips playlist. It's underneath also the blogs playlist, just different videos that we have that would be beneficial and helpful to you. So I'm not going to recap, guys. That's why I said just visit part 1. If you're coming on from part 1, we're going to dive into part 2. So 7 steps for a healthy heart. More women in America die from heart disease each year than any other disease, even cancer. Similar to cancer, some risk factors for heart disease, such as family history and age, can't be changed. Here are 7 ways you can lower your risk. So number 1, have a cardiac disease risk assessment and follow your doctor's advice. Number 2, ensure that you keep healthy cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar levels. Number 3, emphasize fruits, vegetables, and whole grains in your diet. Limit salt, saturated and trans fats, cholesterol, and sugar. Number 4, take steps to quit smoking now if you are a smoker. Also, limit your exposure to secondhand smoke, which is detrimental to heart health. 5, stay at a healthy weight or lose pounds if you need to. Talk to your doctor about a healthy weight for you. 6, get at least 30 minutes of moderate or vigorous intensity exercise each day, more if you need to lose weight. 7, manage stress by finding healthy ways to cope, such as regular exercise, sleep relaxation, and talking out your feelings. And then it says a healthy heart is a gift for life. So let's talk about 10 ways to eat smart when dining out. Some people believe it's not healthy to eat out at restaurants, but it can be if you make smart choices. Here are some tips on making good decisions when going out to eat. This first one is look online for the nutritional information for food you are considering, or check for it at the restaurant. The second one is share a meal with a friend or select dishes that come in smaller portions. We did read this page, I remember last year when we did this video, similar points to this video last year back in April. Okay, so share a meal with a friend or select dishes that come in smaller portions. This next one is order soups with a broth base, not creamy ones. The next one is select whole wheat breads and tortillas rather than white breads and tortillas. Next is look for grilled, baked, or broiled menu options. Stay away from items labeled as fried, battered, dipped, breaded, or crispy. Next is put mustard on sandwiches rather than mayonnaise, and be sure to put lettuce, tomatoes, and other vegetables on them too. Next, use only low-fat or fat-free dressings on salads. Even then, be careful how much you use. Next, have water with your meal instead of soda. Next, don't add salt to your food. Most food from restaurants is already high in sodium. And the last point on this page is skip sugary desserts and choose fruit instead. So let me show you guys this one. Okay, so now let's talk about manage weight and improve health with physical activity. Being physically active is necessary for good health. Exercise is especially helpful for losing and managing weight. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend that all healthy adults follow these 2 steps. So 1, get at least 2 hours and 30 minutes a week of moderate intensity aerobic activities such as brisk walking, or at least 1 hour and 15 minutes a week of vigorous intensity aerobic activities such as running. Number 2, do muscle strengthening activities such as weightlifting on 2 or more days a week that work all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and arms. Before I keep reading, another thing, ladies, because I was giving you guys some other tips. Some of them were in the book, some of them were just coming to me, you know, and just for sharing as God was leading. But another thing to do, guys, that's good is stretching. If you're a part of our devotionals, whether it be email, text, or on the community tab, that was one of the devotionals that we talked about either last year or year before last. But stretching is really good to do, guys. Everything doesn't always have to be like over the top, but stretching is really good to do, I would say, before bed and throughout the day, and especially when you're first waking up in the morning, to get your muscles, you know, moving and different things. And ladies, another thing you can do that just came in for someone is Kegels. If you don't know what that is, you know, look it up, but it's basically where you're, you know, but Kegels is also good also. So let me get back to this. Okay, let me read that again. Do muscle strengthening activities such as weightlifting on 2 or more days a week that work all major muscle groups: legs, hips, back, abdomen, chest, shoulders, and arms. Another good point, I know many of you know this, but, and I'm not a doctor, guys, y'all know that. I'm just sharing the information with you guys, okay? You know, but another good thing that's good to do is watch your soaps. Like, I know a lot of times people like these, different people like different things. I think it depends on what you like and like your perspective and your age group and just your personal preferences. But a lot of people like different fruity scents and soaps, and they like, oh, I want to try this one, I want to try that one, and that could be throwing off the balance of what you use down there in your private area. You know, it may be good to use those different things on your other parts of your body, but make sure you're using something that's going to keep your pH balance in check down there, because that could throw off the scent. Your detergent can throw off your scent, just your stress, your hormones, your pH, all that can be thrown off by different things. Your diet could throw it off, your mood, just a lot of different things. But definitely down there, you know, you don't want to be using like 15 different products down there. You want to use what works best for you, you know. And I will always say natural is better. There's a lot of natural things you can use inside your home for down there, or a good brand that works well for you. You use that, whether it be in the liquid form or soap, you know, or whatever, you know. So, and if you don't feel comfortable about it, you know, pray about it, you know, or see a doctor, or look it up and like see different things, alternative things that you can do, you know, that's going to keep you healthy, and, you know, different things like that. Okay, so you can add exercise to your life by enjoying, back to the book, by enjoying activities that fit easily into your schedule, such as walking after dinner or during lunch, riding your bicycle to work or on errands, or jogging with a friend. It's best to spread your activity It's best to spread your activity out over 3 or more days each week, rather than doing it all at once. You can break activity into 10-minute increments as long as you exercise at moderate or vigorous intensity. And then here are 3 tips for losing weight. Number 1, ask your doctor to give you a daily calorie allotment for weight loss. Then decrease the amount of calories you consume as needed and burn more calories through exercise. Number 2, use a food diary to keep track of everything you eat and drink every day. Refer to it when you need to figure out where to cut calories. Number 3, come up with short and long-term weight loss goals. Then treat yourself to healthy rewards for accomplishing them. I believe that is very important. I believe that a lot of this is very important, but I believe that setting those goals and you know, having a reward system in place is also very important. So we're going to close, guys, with this last one. Let me show you guys this one. And guys, like I said in the first one, I'm going to do a video for you guys between tomorrow, Lord's will, and the weekend. It may not be as in-depth as this one, because you know I'm a woman, so like I have like the women's book. I know some of you, yeah, I know many of you have this book probably too, and just different things that you do already. But I'm going to do one also for the men. I'm going to try to do this once or twice a year, because the last time we did this was last year, April. So because we're doing it now, I may do it again next year, but we'll be doing more stuff and just other healthy things. I'll be doing other healthy videos this year. You guys know I like to cook a lot, so I'll probably share recipes or just different things. And, you know, just like we've been talking about over the years, we do incorporate our health videos. We do spiritual, but we also do physical. Okay, so let me close with this. 7 tips for managing stress the healthy way. Stress can be a good thing. It can increase productivity and heighten your senses, but too much can create or increase both physical and emotional problems. Follow these suggestions to help handle stress. Number 1, I'm gonna put, before we do number 1, I'm gonna say pray and have a relationship with God. It's not in the book, but I would say pray. Make sure you have a relationship with God, and make sure you know that you can talk to Him about anything, and He loves you. He's there for you. Okay, number 1, okay. Eat healthy foods, including plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Foods high in protein, vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin and B vitamins can help protect the body from the effects of stress. I would also say, along with this, with the healthy foods, vitamins are good. Daily vitamins that are safe and healthy for you to take. You know, water intake and just different things that you can put into your body naturally, or whatever brands work for you, and different things. Number 2, get regular physical activity, and for at least 30 minutes most days of the week. Number 3, talk about your feelings. Don't hold in negative emotions or even positive ones. We have a lot of videos talking about that, so I agree wholeheartedly with that. And you guys know I have a degree in psychology, so I'm big into the talking it out and not suppressing, because those things could lead to other areas, right? 4, have a support network of friends and family that you can turn to when you need help. 5, get enough sleep each night, 7 to 9 hours, so you have plenty of energy. We know sleep is very important. Rest is very important, because our bodies do a lot when we're sleeping and when we're awake, but especially when we're sleeping, they are able to like revive and be restored and move even while we're sleeping. And getting that rest is important. You know, you notice a person that doesn't get any rest and they're cranky at work and with people and different things. Sleep improves your mood, and it you know, it does impact and affect your life. So rest, or the lack thereof, that's the difference, right? And think about, like, we have 24 hours in a day. We should at least say I'm worth 7 to 9 hours of sleep at night. Now, maybe that may not be every night, because we're living in a real world with different things and different situations, but try to aim to take care of your health and know, okay, my health is worth an investment. My mental health is worth an investment. My emotional, spiritual, and physical health is worth an investment. Me getting enough adequate rest at night is a good investment, because if I can't be good to me, how am I going to be there and good for others without burning out? Right? We have a lot of videos talking about that. So get enough sleep each night, 7 to 9 hours, so you have plenty of energy. I will also say, make sure you take time out for you. That's very important, because you do matter, right? You do matter. 6, find healthy ways to deal with stress, such as doing yoga. I personally do not believe in yoga, because it opens you up to different things, and it's with different religions. But I would say, it says meditating or going for a walk. Don't use drugs, alcohol, tobacco to cope. I would say for this, just find healthy ways to deal with your stress, like exercising, meditating. This meditating could be dealing with the yoga thing, which is entirely different realm. I do not endorse that or at all, right, or believe in it. Even my son knows. But you could be meditating on God's word. You could be meditating on positive things in your life. You could be meditating on right things in your life. Different people may be watching this video with different backgrounds, but for you that are used to the channel, this is mostly more based on a Christian-based channel. I post different type of videos and things, but this is Christian-based. So, you know, I'm not gonna, that's my belief, you know, and I will never apologize for that, because that's who I am, and I believe in Jesus wholeheartedly. So find healthy ways to deal with the stress. Okay, don't use drugs, alcohol, tobacco to cope, right? 7, this is very important also. Stay organized and manage your obligations and time effectively. So, signs of a stressful life. Number 1 is feeling like your life is out of control. Number 2, eating on the run because you don't have time, or skipping meals completely. Number 3, regularly feeling too tired to exercise or enjoy activities. 4, getting sick frequently. 5, difficulty sleeping. 6, having trouble saying no. And 7, smoking, drinking, or eating excessively to calm your nerves. So I'm going to just put this here, and we're going to close with this. And I hope that you guys were blessed with our video tonight. To God be the glory, and you guys be blessed.